Good morning and good night to maybe a lot of you that have not slept yet. How are all of you doing? I hope all is well. And welcome to your Watchalong, where, I managed to get some sleep. I managed to get some sleep and I've been enlightened on the chaos that happened during the night. And we've had thunderstorms at a very high level. The world has experienced what we went through in last summer, and also Senegal lost to Norway, which is a shock. Well, a shock. Subjectively, perhaps, right? And I say a shock because I think if you had anyone down for that game, you'd probably think it'll be tight, but not Senegal to lose 2 games and now be eliminated. I mean, that's just crazy. I think they're eliminated. I think now they're out, which is crazy. Senegal, of all teams. So, not good. But Norway, congratulations. Fantastic. Brilliant performance overall for them to get that job done. And now, obviously, they need to play France, but those 2 teams will fight for the top of the group. And now here we are. We're here now for Jordan versus Algeria. And I am optimistically cautious, if you're asking me how I feel. In the chat, let us know how you are doing. And I know we've got some Jordanians in the chat as well. Salam. Salam alaikum. This is going to be, to be honest, look, this is, I think, going to be a very good atmosphere. I think I'm glad to see Jordan here, to be honest, at the World Cup. When I saw that they qualified, I was really, really happy. So it's going to be fun to play against them. But I am looking at Algeria, and I'm looking for us to start taking things seriously around here. So we'll go through the teams. Let's go through the teams. Jordan starting with a back 3. They've got, let me go through it. Yazid Lalla in goal. Nasib Al-Arab and Abu Dahab in defense as the back 3. Let me bring it up on here because it's changed on screen for you guys. In midfield, Nizal Rashdan, Rawabdeh, Abu Taha, Ahsan Haddad as the midfield for 4. Just in front of them behind the striker, Mahmoud Al-Mardi, Al-Iyad Ulwan and Musa Tamari up front. Interesting shape to go to a 3-4-2-1 here. And I do understand why they've done that, and I agree with what they've done there. So let's see. For Algeria, Luka Zidane keeps his place. Ait Nouri left back, Belghali right back, Ben Sebaini and Mandi at centre back. The midfield has changed. We've got Boudaoui alongside Zerouki now, not Bentaleb. Maza, Shaibi on the left, Mahrez comes back into the team on the right, and Guiri up front. Am I happy with this lineup? Nah. Kind of, but not completely. In Algeria, let me be honest and open because the lineups are out here. So a lot of people wanted Titraoui to start in midfield instead of Zerouki. There was talk that the midfield was going to be changed after the Argentina game because Bentaleb and Boudaoui together, they had a stinkfest. They were atrocious against Argentina. The midfield needed to change. Boudaoui's kept his spot. I'm okay with that. If you have to ask me, which one do you take out between Bentaleb and Boudaoui, I'll take out Bentaleb. So Bentaleb's been taken out. But Titraoui is on the bench, and everyone was looking for him to be chosen, and he's not been chosen. He's on the bench. So there's that. On the bench, Haj Musa's on the bench, Aouar is on the bench, everyone else that we heard on the bench initially is on the bench, but yeah, Bentaleb's on the bench. Amora is not on the bench. In fact, he is injured. The rumours are true. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. So that's a bit of a shame. But Bulbina is there as well, and yeah, we'll see what happens in this. Now, the concern that we have is Zerouki isn't actually that much better. If we're going to be completely honest, but I think in terms of the midfield choice as a DM, as a 6, Zerouki is better than Bentaleb, I think, which is crazy. But yeah, the thinking with Algeria is that today there's no room for error. There's no mistakes. No mistakes are allowed. And the problem that we have is that we're not sure if the players and their mentality is at the place where it's required to be. But let's see. Today is a must win, and it's a must win with goals. Have to. Now, Jordan are not going to be as easy as what it seems like on paper. It's not. And if we go to form, let's check some of the form of Jordan, because we already know the form of Algeria coming into this. We had very good form coming into the World Cup, and then we lost to Argentina. With Jordan, they lost 3-1 to Austria in that first game. Before that, lost 2-0 to Colombia in the warm-up, lost 4-1 to Switzerland in the warm-up. They drew 2-2 to Nigeria, and drew 2-2 to Costa Rica. And I can't really count the Arab Cup, because the Arab Cup, you have some other teams that are maybe playing their B teams. So we can't really count that, if we're being completely honest. And then, yeah, the rest has been friendlies and qualification for the World Cup in the Asian continent. So it's not quite clear at what level are Jordan going to play. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? The expectation in Algeria after the Argentina game is, if you lose to Jordan, you're finished. Like, that's the... Not talking in terms of what Jordan are capable of. Nah, it's more on us. Like, wake up. Wake up and play at a World Cup like you're playing at a World Cup. Basically, is the emotion from the Algerian people overall. But this isn't going to be as straightforward as what some people may think, if we're being completely honest. Let's wait and see. Let's see. How are all of you feeling about this? Let me know your predictions as well. Let me know your predictions. I'm curious. Yeah, France, Iraq had big thunderstorms, and the game got... How long did they go on for? How long did the... I was asleep at the end, but how long did the suspension last? I think it went over an hour. But I don't know how long exactly. Was it more? Let me know. Let me know. Benassa is not in the squad because he had injury for a long period of the season, so... Benassa, respectfully, he can't compete at the highest level now. He done his time in the Algeria team. He was a big reason in the midfield in 2019 why we won the Africa Cup of Nations. Benassa was hugely responsible for that. Hugely responsible. So Benassa now, he can't. He can't. Daniel Ventura, thank you for the first contribution of the day, of the evening, or the night, or the morning, wherever you are. For me, it's 6:46 a.m., so depending on where you guys are. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jordan form is so bad, brother. No, I wouldn't say so bad. It doesn't look so bad. It looks the results that they've got look expected. But they haven't been destroyed, except I think for the Switzerland one. But apart from that, no. Look, this is the thing about the World Cup. There's no small team at the World Cup. There's no small team. You can't disrespect the opponent. Look at some of the results of some of the other teams at this World Cup, and everyone's like, what? Look at Cape Verde, you know? Even Curacao got a draw. You don't know, you know, crazy. So let's wait and see. And Jordan have their backs against the wall too, because they lost the first game. So they must win in the same way that we must win. So we have to be honest and be careful. You guys' predictions are 2-1 Algeria, 3-0 Algeria, 3-1 Jordan. Algeria red card. Ooh, that's bold. If that happens, oh my God. 3-1 Algeria, Zidane, Bozo moment. God knows at this point. Let's see, 1-1 draw. 2-1 Algeria. I'm in Dubai, bro, going home to watch the game. Oh, you've been out? I hope you had a good night. Sorry, if the chewing's loud, sorry, I'm gonna stop in a sec. I needed it though. I woke up like what, half an hour ago? And I'm like, quick, let me get like a little bit of some sugar. I'm just like, I had a coffee as well. Two 0 Algeria. The clock says 3:46, or well, 48 now because it's set to UK time. So that is UK time. Thank you for the first super chat. Ivan Gaffney, much appreciated. What score do you see if Algeria win? Is it convincing? Let me explain. Okay. My prediction. We got a 0-0. We got 4-1 Algeria, 2-1 Jordan, 3-2 Algeria. Okay. I am going for 3-1 Algeria. My honest prediction. And I'll tell you why. You're going to see a different Algeria slightly compared to the first game. And why? We lost to Argentina because we were scared. Straight up. We were shook. You know, Austria, they lost. But Austria showed up. You see, let me tell you, if Algeria showed up like Austria showed up and we lost 2-0, I'd be okay. I'd be like, cool, no problem. It's Argentina. What do you want? You know? We didn't. Against Jordan, there's not going to be that problem. I actually think it's going to be the other way around. And that's what I'm scared of as well. I don't want the players to look at Jordan and go, we got this. Because now you're going to be too relaxed. That's what we can't have. But I think the pressure of having to go out and win because of that first game is going to be there slightly. So I think you're going to have an Algeria that's going to dominate the game. You're going to have an Algeria that's going to have the ball. And that's where Algeria in their element. You're going to see a better Algeria on the ball today. I hope there's no stupid mistakes, no stupid shenanigans, no dumbness happening. I hope. So let's see. Jordan, I think, are going to sit back. I think the formation tells you everything you need to know. There's a back three, a strong midfield four. They're going to try and have numbers back, turn it to a back five, try and be compact, try and shut it down, and then from there try and hit the counterattacks. I think that's what Jordan are going to do. And try and catch us out whilst we're committing a lot of bodies forward. I think you're going to see Algeria committing a lot of bodies forward. So that's that. Mahrez is back in the team now. This is the best game for him to be back in the team, I think. The experience will be there. And as long as defensively we've got enough shape and we're not caught out from the counter-attack that Jordan are going to try and launch at us, then I think we'll be okay. So let's see. Game is in San Francisco. The two ends behind each goal, packed with the numbers and the fans. There's a good amount of Jordan fans. Good amount of Jordanians in attendance, I've seen. Also, I want to say this. I hope the manager, Petkovic, I hope he goes to what was being done in the warm-ups. Like what he was doing in the build-up to this tournament that looked fantastic. He's abandoned it. We didn't see it against Argentina. The choice of selection that we're seeing on screen now kind of tells me that it's not quite that either. You know, in the build-up for the competition, we were starting to move to a back three. And it looked fantastic. It doesn't look like we're trying to do that at all. And I'm confused. I am confused. What looked good in the preparation for the World Cup, he's just thrown away. It reminds me of It reminds me of Pochettino with Chelsea. I remember we had a pre-season with Pochettino, and he was trying some things out, and it looked fantastic. We went to the first game of the league, and he abandoned it, and it was like, "What were you doing?" I've got that feeling with the Algeria manager. I've got that feeling. So let's see. The teams are in the tunnel, about to come out. Yeah, Younes, that Swiss manager's for you. Same thing's happening to us. What they do? Well, I mean, he's Bosnian originally. He was the manager of Switzerland, yes. We remember that. In fact, he got that result against France, if I remember, by playing that back three and that system that I think he was trying out with us that was looking good. And then, yeah, we got to the tournament and all of a sudden it's gone. So... I just hope we shut. Let me tell you, the confidence right now in Algeria, I've seen the reaction. In Algeria, there's people that are not watching this game because it's 4 a.m. over there. There's people going, I'm going to go and sleep instead. I'm not going to wake up for this. There are people. That first performance against Argentina, it's not about the loss. We all could take a loss, no problem. It's the manner in which the team didn't choose to show up. Everyone got hurt by that, big time. Everyone got hurt. There has to be a reaction today. Has to be. It's a World Cup, you know? So let's hope. Let's hope. And I think Jordan, despite the loss against Austria, they scored. It was fairly tight, I think, in terms of expectation. I think Jordan are coming into this feeling more optimistic. And weirdly enough, I've seen the Jordanians. Jordan are confident. Jordan are coming into this going, we're going to beat them. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? So we got to wake up, man. We got to wake up. Let's see. Players in on the center circle. I can tell you the weather in San Francisco is good. I think it's 16 degrees Celsius. It's not hot. It's sunny, there's no rain, it's dry, so we're good. Unlike the French game. Jordanian national anthem up first. Shout out Younes, I'm pulling for Algeria in this one. Fingers crossed, thank you very much. I bet on Mazza to score, Mahrez to score assists. What do you think, Younes? That's a good prediction. That is a good prediction. I hope so. We will. Do you see what I mean? The confidence is high. African teams are performing poorly on the world stage as usual. What's new? It's a bit 50-50. It's not as bad as it looks. I'll tell you why, because I feel like there's people forgetting. There's 10 African teams here. That's a short anthem. My goodness, that anthem lasted 10 seconds. Morocco, Egypt are through. Well, no, Egypt are not through yet, but they're top of the group. Morocco, fantastic. Cape Verde have been brilliant. DR Congo put a good performance in the first game. And then you have the rest. Ghana still yet to play. Who else? Tunisia stunk. Tunisia failed. We have to play. Right now, it's a bit 50-50. It's a bit 50-50. So let's see. Hello, Younes. Just popped in to say hello. Going bed now. Good luck. Prediction. Thank you very much. I'm going 3-1. 3-1 Algeria. Oh, yeah, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast. Yes, Ivory Coast were fantastic, and then they lost in the last minute against Germany. That's a result that didn't help them, but still. So, yeah. But the expectation is higher than the results from the African continent so far. Okay, we're about to go. Love from Liverpool. Thank you very much, Dean. Younes, who are some young players that have impressed you so far? Personally, I'd say Alex Freeman and Ayoub Bouadi. Bouadi's been class. Young players. Diomande's been obviously mentioned and because of the interest. So let's see. Young player, it's hard. I've got to really go back and watch and see, okay, hang on, who's actually played and who not and whatnot. So I'll see. My goodness, yo, what is that spam? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, mods. Thank you. That was outrageous. I know spam, but I know bots, but that's crazy. Fuzzbrain, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Saying we are behind Algeria. There's no Messi to mark. And this is why I expect a better performance today. I do expect a better performance today. Yeah. But let's see. Riaz, thank you for the super chat as well. My blue brother, I miss you. Thank you very much, man. What's the chant for Algeria? Is it Ale Algeria or something? 1, 2, 3, Viva l'Algérie is the main, yeah. Younes, the girl I like is Algerian. Do you have any tips? Where? Tell me what country. No, I'll tell you. Dima Maghreb, not gonna lie, I hope Jordan beat you guys. Yeah, of course. I get that. ما نخسروش إن شاء الله ما نخسروش. This group is interesting as well, by the way. We explained this on the last watch-along we did, Argentina, Austria, why this group is actually really interesting for who finishes second and who finishes third. So, the US. The US. We go to the same college. Just be respectful. Don't try and rizz up. Don't try and rizz up, because chances are she's not that girl. Chances, I'm not saying you'll find some that are, they'll go and do whatever. There is some, but it's a minority. So just be respectful and do things the proper way. That's all I can advise, because she has a family, and if her dad finds out you're dead man, that's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, unless it's done properly. If it's done properly, then you'll be all right. But just a word of warning. We're about to kick off. No hard feelings. Big up you lot, though. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, Viva l'Algérie, then. My bet and you is the only reason I'm watching this game. Go on. Neil's here as well. Good to see you. Right. Oh, so I got duped. Hang on. We're playing in white. I thought we were playing in green. And Jordan are playing in red. I thought we were the away side. Shut up and go. Anyway, it's fine. It is what it is. Like we say, ma'lish. Ball in, Jordan, free kick. It's a header! Yo! It's been 50 seconds, guys. I didn't even see how we conceded that free kick, by the way. I didn't. I was here giving dating advice. You know? Okay, Ben Sebaini. Zarouki, Boudaoui. Ben Sabani on the left-hand side. 8 Nouri, 1-2. 8 Nouri's gone. Me keep it in. ادخل. Come inside. Ball in. Cleared. Jordan on the counter-attack and given back to us. Guiri. La, Guiri, ادخل. Come inside, man. You have two options in the box. You're going for a shot like that. Come on, man. Honestly, you know, I gotta say, we've got a bad choice of what's the you know, the number 9, like the striker, the proper number 9. We're lacking at the moment. We have Bounjah, who didn't get called up. I understand why he wasn't called up, but in this World Cup, after the problems that we saw, I wouldn't mind having him now. He wasn't called up because of discipline. He wasn't called up because in games he would be a bit too like aggressive, a bit too emotional, go to the referee, like blah blah blah. Like he'd be that sort of guy, right? But one thing you can count on him for, he will literally put his heart on his sleeve. He will die on that pitch for you. And that's the one thing we're complaining about. That we don't have. So good football. Here's Maza, Maza's in. Maza, little through ball, Guiri. Good defending. Good clearance by the Jordanian defender. Back in the hands of Mandi. Do you see what I mean? Where Algeria have the ball and we're looking dominant already. Expect that for the game. And Jordan are going to try and catch us out, basically. Here's Zarouki. Boudaoui. Mahrez back to Mandi. Ben Sabani. Zarouki already looks better placed than the midfielders in the Argentina game. But Zarouki can make mistakes from time to time. Good pass on to 8 Nouri. Mahrez didn't start against Argentina because in the build-up to the World Cup, Haj Musa was doing very, very well. And the mistake from the manager was, okay, just play him against Argentina then. You know, instead of actually relying on the one player that might actually get Argentina thinking about their choices. You know, and that's why. Mahrez hasn't been in great form for Algeria either, but it's still Mahrez. You know, in a moment he can get something, and that was the error. In reality, what worked in the build-up for those games was Mahrez was starting those games anyway, and then Haj Musa would come on with like 30 minutes to go and make an impact. And that's what we should have done against Argentina, and we didn't. Out for a corner, you see? Mahrez winning that. Corner to Algeria, come on. We need Hussam Tears. Vamos, Algeria. I hope so. I hope. Come on. I'm looking at Ben Sabani here. He's the tallest out of everyone. Referee says wait. What's the problem? Talking about Ben Sabani, it's him. Is he going to go short? Come on, man. Guys. Okay. Corner to be taken. Ball in. Oh! Cleared. Throw to Jordan. So, Riyaz, thank you very much. By the way, did you know my name is originally pronounced Riyad? Oh! Farsi speakers say it with a Z sound, while Arabs use a D. Zwat versus Dwat. I see. No, I mean, the name says Riyaz, so I always just said Riyaz. If I knew Riyadh, I'd say Riyadh. But, no, however you want to be called, my bro. However you want to be called. Good tackle by Bin Sabaini. But yeah, I didn't know that. This ref has main character syndrome. It looks like it so far. Good tackle by Bin Sabaini. Little flick, and back to Algeria. Boudaoui hitting the ball up the pitch like that. Why? We can have control of the ball. Why? Win it. Zarouki, free kick Algeria anyway. And Bin Sabaini still down. Yeah, that's a normal footballing challenge. Bin Sabaini. Zarouki. Zarouki's looking forward, which is good. Couldn't say the same for the other game. Zarouki over to Mandi. Boudaoui. Turn. Bin Sabaini. Zarouki. Maza. It's dropped deeper. Go on, Maza. On the right. He's by himself. Zarouki's won it back. Little flick. Mahrez. Mahrez's name is funny, you know. I think if you're talking about the difference of pronunciation between how the Algerians say the name and how everyone else says the name, it's like two different names. In England, they say Mahrez. Even in France, it's Mahrez, right? In Algeria, Mahrez. We pronounce the H properly. Mahrez. And that's how it should be said. But yeah, the H is never pronounced. That's why it's said completely differently. Riyaz, thank you very much again. If Riyadh helps our CFC this season, then Riyadh it is. Oh, man. Younes Talks Football, thank you very much. Saying, is your dad following this World Cup? His thoughts on the last game? I got the impression from the last vid he doesn't like modern football. Does he still watch games? Thank you, Younes Talks Football. He is watching. He's enjoying the games overall. He's enjoying the games. He wasn't happy with Algeria at all. The times are taking an effect, so he's not watching games at a crazy hour. Even this one, he said he might not watch because it's 4 a.m. and even like he needs his sleep. So now he's like, if I have to miss it, I'll miss it. And then watch the last game against Austria. But yeah, he's enjoying it. But yeah, modern football, it's the same concerns we all have. He's from a generation where football was, played for the sport, not for anything else. So, yeah. Mahrez is the right way to pronounce. So, yeah. Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. That's how we say it in Algeria. Not Riyad Mahrez. Cursor in the chat. Hello, my man. You stayed up. Here's Guiri. Zarouki. Boudaoui. Mahrez. Someone help him. Good skill. Good through ball. Chance. Belghali inside. Look in. He's lost the ball. Win it back. Sahid. Nice, we've won it back. Turn, Mazza, turn. Yes. No free kick, no foul given. Wow. Okay, here come Jordan. Pull up the pitch on the counter-attack. Here come Jordan. Go to him! Come on, man! These guys are just ball watching. Again! Shot from distance. 3 of them. Come on. That's the one thing that concerns me, bro. That's the one thing it gets me. It gets me. Honestly, man, it pisses me off. Eight Nouri. All the way back. Zidane. And he has again, thank you, my friend. Speaking of old school football, the Netherlands goal was classic. Keeper long ball, striker holds it up, runner breaks into the box and scores. Yeah, true. No, they switched it on properly, man. They were fantastic in that game against Sweden. And poor pass there. He was under pressure there. Yeah, didn't make the pass. Algeria throw. Mazza, Eight Nouri, little 1-2. Zarouki. Good defending. At least. I was about to say, if Jordan had got that through. Little ball into Buldewi. No foul given. That's not a foul. Play. The gaffer is Bosnian. Got the little off-brand version of Bouedi in the midfield of Algeria family. Who's this Boudewi guy? Taki Moulek. Hey. You know, Boudewi is much more senior than him. Boudewi is what? I think he's close to 30 years old now, if I'm honest. Bouedi's class and he's young. He's young. But, no, Boudewi, he's 26. He seems much... Boudewi's been around for time. Boudewi's been around for ages. He's only 26. Flipping hell, I thought he was 30. Wow. You see, that goes to show. So, if I'm not mistaken, Boudewi was he involved in the 2019 AFCON? I think he must have been a teenager. So, there we are. That's what I'm saying. You know? Respect your elders. Riyaz says, have you found Chelsea a striker yet this World Cup? Thank you for the super chat. No. Actually, Brobby is a shout to replace Delap. I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that. I think Sunderland would ask for an arm and a leg, though, if I'm honest. Mahrez with unlucky. Ghali. Mandi switches the ball to the left-hand side. Eight Nouri. It lands to the Jordanian number 9. Oi, he just nutmegged Eight Nouri. Good defending by Mazza. Yeah, Jordan have never qualified to the World Cup before, have they? It's the first time. I think it's the first time. They should have invited Farouli and Slimani. Are they retired from the national team or not good enough anymore? They're retired now, I think. I think they're retired now. They must be. Slimani is, I know that for a fact. Now, Slimani... if Slimani was younger, like back how he was, of course, he's the first striker on the team sheet. Easily. We love Slimani. Slimani is actually Algeria's all-time goal scorer. Yeah, we love Slimani. But yeah, Ferroli, that's it. Ferroli, when was it? Even the last few years, Ferroli was a player that you'd bring on for 15 minutes. That's it. His legs are gone. His legs cannot handle 90 minutes anymore. So yeah, his time is done. Look, these players that you're naming, they served. They done what they had to do. They were there at the 2014 World Cup. They were scoring. They got us to the last 16. They won the Africa Cup of Nations. These are players that done everything they had to do. You know, so we can't look to them anymore. They done their duty. They served their time, and yeah, their time is over. Now it's meant to be these lot. 17 minutes in, still 0-0. It's been very, very heavily Algeria possession based, but still 0-0. I just got flashbacks from 2014. Loved the fight versus Germany. Yeah, man. You see, that was a game. That's an example. You see that game against Germany, we went to extra time. We lost, but we felt like we won. We felt like we won, and Germany went on to win the tournament. So that was a game where we lost, but you could not get one Algerian saying a bad thing about that day. We were unbelievable, man. We were unbelievable. So we expect that. That's that same level of heart and effort and going all in. That's the minimum expected from this team. Let's see what the rest of this game has in store. Is Mahrez, Belghali. We're moving the ball. We have full control of the ball here, but no chances to really show for it yet. Eight Nouri inside. Keeper. Fast Brain, thank you very much for the super chat. Have we found a striker yet? Dude, we have Delap. He is world class. Yeah, he's so world class. It's unbelievable, man. You know? I wouldn't dare sell him. Even for 200 million. Boudaoui. Eight Nouri. Maza. Mandi. It's a very good defensive display by Jordan so far. The back five, very compact, not allowing much space. Ball over the top. Into Mahrez. No. Header straight back to Eight Nouri. Turn. Boudaoui. Over the top. He's in. He's on. Mahrez is on. Sakateria. There was a chance there to just... These are the chances that will come. These are the chances that... Boudaoui, what are you doing? Belghali wins it. Give your ball. There we are. Eight Nouri. Jorgen, thank you very much for the super chat. Here's Maza. Nice. Shaibi to Maza. Maza, he's in. Eight Nouri. Khalil. Shot. Oh, man. Good block. Jorgen, thank you for the super chat. Says the stadium is 50 minutes south from me. I could have gone if it wasn't for the crazy prices. By the way, is Goonie going to Panama, England, from what you know? I don't know yet. I've not asked him that. We speak nearly every day. I've not asked him that. I don't know. That was a great ball from Boudaoui into Mahrez, who he flick it, Mahrez. Come on, man. You know what you should be doing there, man. If there's one player I can rely on doing that, it's him. Oh, man. And yeah, how much was the ticket? I'm curious, for this game, Jordan Algeria, I heard this was meant to be the cheap one. What happened? Let me know. Old Mahrez would have volleyed that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That kid is asleep. Who brought him to this game? He's clearly not interested. What are we doing? We've got the water break coming soon. Oh, that was beautifully brought down. The Jordan number 10. Tamari. Wow. Beautiful control. Shot from distance, Zidane saves. It's the first time Zidane's had to touch the ball in about 20 minutes. No mistakes from him today, please. Please. Honestly. 500 was the cheapest. No way. That's ridiculous, bro. Ball over to Mahrez again. The Jordanians are trying to double up on Mahrez, which is the correct thing to do. Nicely moved over to the right-hand side. Oh, well, given away. Here's Ait Nouri. Someone help him. Ait Nouri. Ball in. Belghali. Boudawi. Nice. Into Guiri. Belghali. Boudawi. It's gone all the way back. Riyaz saying Mahrez never reached his City level with Algeria. No, he did. AFCON 2019. Mahrez was unbelievable that tournament. That was his peak. And to be fair, even for City, that was his peak. So, no, he did. It's just people forget because it feels like a while ago now. That was 7 years ago. So, hydration break. Still 0-0. So far, Jordan's compact defensive style is holding out well. Algeria knocking on the door now, though. Starting to just about. Which, to be fair, is a little slower than what I expected for us. It's a little slower. After seeing Younes play football with George, I think I'd take him over the lap and go on that show. I'm in the good place for some conditioning, honestly. If I was to train properly, proper football training, which I've not done for a little while, right? But if I did that proper in this heat, I'd come back to England looking lean as hell, man. I'd be on it. So yeah, I'd play for Chelsea for free. Actually, not for free. I would for free, but with these lot in charge, give me a couple of thousand a week. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So far, so good for Jordan. They're doing exactly what they need to do. I don't expect anything else. And to be fair, if they tried anything else, they'd probably get punished. So right now, I feel like they're doing well. Algeria. It's okay. So far, it's okay. I expect us to start really upping it. The one criticism I have for us is we are a team that should be able to play one-touch football, right? We've shown that we can do that. And if you're playing against a team like Jordan that are very compact and they're going to close the spaces, we should have the ability to 1, 2, 3, 4 through. Like, we should be able to, which we haven't actually really shown yet. And that's the one thing that I'm actually waiting for, and we've not done it yet. So let's see. Dude, I've been looking everywhere to see the match. Are we actually going to watch here, or are we just listening to this guy? Yassine, just to let you know, there's nowhere on YouTube that can show you the game because there's copyrighted. Simple as that. So we're watching along. There's nowhere that you can find. If you want to go and watch the game on TV, you know what to do. I think in the States, if you're in the States, it's on, I don't know, is it on Fox? beIN Sports, if you're in the UK, ITV, BBC, I don't know which one. And if you're online, then you know what to do. But no, you're not going to find anywhere on YouTube to watch the game for free, my man. ما تحوش على الباطل برك. اسمح لي خو. على بالي أنت تزيري نحضر معك هكذا. Kameli, thank you very much. Koulibaly today sent Senegal home. I know. What? Hang on. What? Did he make a mistake? Koulibaly. I've not watched the highlights. I've not watched that game. I was asleep, so I don't know. But let me check. Who scored those goals? Sarr with the 2 goals. Haaland scored twice. So Haaland's on 4 goals as well. Man. Boudaoui. Inside. Shaibi winning the corner for Algeria. Come on. Corner ball Algeria. Tosin level performance. Oh, man. That's horrible. Was never so invested in Algeria until I started watching your videos, you know. Man, I appreciate that. Corner ball Algeria. Matters to put the ball in. Good keeping. Good keeping. He's patted it out. Over to Guiri. Maza. 1-2. 1-2. Shoot. I say shoot. I mean shoot properly. Long ball. He's found him. Jordan on the left-hand side here. He's beaten Belghali. Cross in. Good defending, Ben Sebaini. Out for a Jordan throw. Oh, Koulibaly let Haaland score. These Algerian guys play with some flair, huh? What we've seen is not enough. This isn't enough. There should be more. Hopefully we get it. And if we do get it, then you'll see. But I'm waiting for more. I'm waiting for more. If I'm honest, right now we're playing at maybe 60%. In terms of how we should be moving on the ball. It's barely 60% if I'm being completely honest with you. And I think it's because with the Algeria team at the moment, there's a level of caution. Mentally, there's still a level of caution because of that result. Well done. Nice little flick for Jordan on the right-hand side here. And it's an Algeria throw. Ehsan going to the ground. No foul given. Ait Nouri wins the throw. Ben Sebaini. What's I can do here? Abdul Adam, thank you very much for the super chat. I think Cape Verde would have beaten Algeria easily. I don't know why I hyped this team, Younes. Because we're better than this. We'll see how the rest of the game goes. But it's like I've just said, right now, even on the ball, we're playing at, 60% of what I normally expect from these guys. This is why I questioned why I said before the game. Mentally, there's a big issue here, which none of us accounted for. Let's see how the rest of the game goes. Right now, it's not good enough, if I'm being completely honest with you. Cape Verde are solid. I told you this before the tournament. People looking at Cape Verde like they were some nothing nation. I had them down, if you remember, as one of the teams to watch and going, guys, Cape Verde are going to surprise you. And they have. They surprised everyone, you know? And absolutely, I think right now, if you put Algeria like this against Cape Verde beat us. But in Africa, we know this. In Africa, Cape Verde have already set a very good impression. They're no idiots. It's because they've got a very, very good group. Cape Verde are a very good group, man. Jordan free kick here. Ball into the box. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Out for a goal kick. We need to start waking up and play with some intensity now, man. We've got the ball. We've got as much of the ball as we possibly need. Now we need to start going, man. We need to start going. It feels like we've got a hesitation. Get rid of this hesitation. What's holding us back? I don't understand. This is what I was fearful of after the Argentina game. I was like, we cannot have whatever was the problem against Argentina continue. And I've got this feeling we've got this block. There's like this barrier, and we can't hit it down. And I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Zidane, Boudaoui. Ball over the top. He's found Mahrez again. He's found him. 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 Oh my God. Corner ball. Again. You see, if you're putting these away now, it's 1-0, and then it's 2-0, and then the game's open, and then you go on to win 5 or 6, man. Come on. Eight Nori. Boudaoui. Eight Nori. Another throw. There is a manager thing here, yes, as well. I do agree. And look, there was. Let me paint the picture for you. Until about 3-4 games ago, Eight Nori. That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. No. It's a Jordan free kick. Yes, good decision. Let me be honest, yeah. There was a bit of contact there on Eight Nori, you know. But play. Hang on, here's the replay. That's a hard angle to tell that. That's a hard angle. Anyway. Until about 3-4 games ago, before the warm-up of the tournament, Petkovic, the manager, was getting a lot of criticism. A lot. Because that AFCON performance was not good enough. Right? Poor. And everyone wasn't really happy. In the build-up to the tournament, we started seeing the friendlies that we were playing, the warm-up, the preparation. All of a sudden, we were looking much better. And then the optimism started really getting up, you know, properly. And, yeah, now we're at the tournament. We are seeing the same issues that we saw at AFCON. Like right now, the problems that we're seeing in this Algeria team are exactly what the problems were for AFCON. The expectation was high. We didn't really deliver. It looked like there was a mentality issue. We didn't really play how we normally play, and then we got kicked out. And now we're at the World Cup. We thought maybe those lessons were learned from. The preparation for the World Cup was much better than the AFCON. We were looking much more better. It looked like even the manager was starting to get hold of a couple of systems that were working for us. And now we're at the tournament. We're not showing any of it. And we've given the ball away. We've given the ball away. Cheaply, we've given the ball away. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ball in. Go to him! Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Flipping unbelievable, man. Flipping unbelievable. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I was just talking about, man. This is exactly what I was talking about. We're asleep. We're asleep. We were asleep. Look at the way that Jordan navigated this, right? Everyone left their man. That 1-2 onto the left-hand side left the man. The ball into the box, an option in the box who fluffed the shot, left their man. The one that took the shot, left their man. No one is on anyone. No one. And Zidane again. خلينا من هالشيء يا ربك. خلينا من هاد الفريق. انتوما فريق انتوما لاعبين انتوما تلعبوا في الفريق الوطني. يا اخي كيب يا اخي كيب. باش هما يفهموا نهضروا هكذا باش هما يفهموا. Unbelievable. Wallah, so far everyone that slept, everyone that's in bed right now, at least you lot won your health. ربحتوا صحتكم. Au moins. ربحتوا صحتكم. This is shocking, man. This is shocking. You want to hear what's mad? We're going to start getting everything out now, yeah? That's it. We're going to start getting everything out. You know this manager got a contract extension before the World Cup started. Days before the World Cup started, days before they travelled, this manager got a contract extension. 2 more years. For what? God knows. What's he done to deserve that? Don't know. No idea. But he got a contract extension and he got a pay rise. Unbelievable. This is what everyone was scared of. Mahrez ball in. 8 Nouri's won it back. I should have stayed in bed. I should have stayed in bed. What a waste of no sleep. Lozzie, thank you for the super chat. Need to drop Zidane's son. He's costing you the World Cup. He's one of the reasons. Yeah. Nepotism. Pure nepotism. He didn't get into the French team. Waited until 28 years old or wherever. How old is he? Let me double check this. 28 years old. Waits until 28 years old. Plays in the second division in Spain for him to then be called up to become the number one goalkeeper. Just like that. Like we haven't got goalkeepers in Algeria. We haven't got goalkeepers, guys. We haven't got. Mannesh. Kima nqulu hna. Mannesh, like we say. Mannesh. Mekash. No, we have. Those are guys that don't get looked at. They do not get looked at. But this guy's got Zidane on his back. Yeah, bring him in. Why? So we can start the links with his dad. We can maybe start, He doesn't even care. Zinedine, do you think Zinedine needs the officials or anyone in this squad? He doesn't need anyone. Look at that, giving the ball away. You lot make me sick, man, honestly. You lot make me sick. Jordan are in again. Wow. We've lost heads again. The heads are gone. Allah, the heads are gone. The heads are gone. I can tell. The heads are gone. The heads are gone. Wow. Wow. I can't believe what I'm watching. I cannot believe what I'm watching. I'm lost for words. I really am. I'm lost for words. I'm speechless. I am speechless. I am completely speechless. We're going to lose this game. I can see we're going to lose this game. We're cracked. We're gone. We're gone. We're completely gone. Jordan are playing football now. Jordan are running this game. ادخل راح marque راح ادخل score. Honestly, you know what? At this point, I'm gone. My head's gone as well. Then screw it. All of our heads are gone. All of our heads are gone. All of our heads are gone now. Yeah. We might as well. And تلتقوا خلاص. Gan تلتقوا. Gaki marana. Everyone, all of us lose our heads. Go and score the second. Go and score the third. At least we might win something. We might win when these lot get on their beautiful looking plane that they designed everything to make it look spectacular. We had the best looking plane going to the World Cup. You know that? We had the best looking plane going to the World Cup. And everyone, there was buzz about that. It looked fantastic. There was a fox on the tail, the design of the flag. It looked unbelievable. Fantastic. We go back on that plane, back to Algeria. We might win one thing. If we get a humiliating defeat today, at least maybe in Algeria, they might look and go, oh my God, we've got to change everything. At least, maybe we might win that. Maybe. I don't expect it. I'll be honest. I don't expect it. But this is disgraceful. This is disgraceful. I cannot put it into words. I can't. The level of disgrace that is on show here is astronomical. Because when it comes to when it comes to the flag, when it comes to the nation, when it comes to this team, when it comes to what we know the ability is, and then you go to a World Cup after, how long has it been? 12 years. 12 years of not going to a World Cup. The first time to go, and you show up like this. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. You should all be disgusted. None of you should wear this shirt again. None of you. This shirt is bigger than all of you. This flag is bigger than all of you. You got people that stayed up in Algeria that haven't slept for 2 weeks. You got people that are doing everything they can to put support and behind all of this, and you show up like this. And the federation gives this manager a contract extension before the tournament to go to the tournament and do this, and now he's sticking around because he signed a contract extension. Do you know how much he's making a month? How much money he's on? Yeah, he's on just over 2 million a year. 2 million a year. 2 million. He makes over 150,000 a month. He's the highest paid manager in Africa. 175, if I'm not mistaken, because he got a pay rise. 175,000 a month. And you show up like this. عيب عليكم. عيب عليكم. يحكي مراكم. عيب. كي لاعبين، كي الانترينور، كي المعلمين، يحكي مراكم. عيب عليكم. They'll know what I'm saying. They'll know because they'll understand this is to them. Shame on them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. There are footballers in Algeria that they don't even get a look. They don't even get a sniff. That would wear this shirt and they would die. On the pitch if they have to. They would die. They would die. If you give them this opportunity, they would go and they would put their life on the line. And you get these pumped up dolls showing up like this to a World Cup, and then they get to go home and like nothing's happened. At the end of all of this, they're not going to be the ones hurting. Like this, they're not going to be hurting. But the ones who do care, they don't get a chance, they don't get a look at. Oh, but it's okay, we got Zidane in goal. We're fine. Get out of here, man. And look at the body language. Everyone's already defeated. You've still got another half of football. Pick yourselves up. Go, give, do. Nah, you don't care. No one cares. Everyone's head's gone. In that case, we're all gone. All of our heads are gone in that case. Screw it. All of our heads are gone. We might as well pack up and go home. Don't play the second half. Everyone go and have a shower, get your bags, get on the plane and go back to Algeria. Forfeit the last game. Tell the last team, who have we got in the last game? Austria. Congratulations, Austria. You guys got a 3-0 win. Don't play. Don't play. Go home. Go home. Unbelievable. Cornflakes, thank you very much. Greatest crash out I've ever seen. Big up here. It's not even that. I'm hurt. Right now, I'm hurt. I am hurt. Fully. This is a World Cup. You show up like this. It's a World Cup. You know the expectation. You know what was demanded of you. You know how people back home are going to look at this. You know. And you show up like this. And after the game against Argentina, like the lessons weren't learned. Like that lesson was not learned. If that lesson wasn't learned, you should not be playing for this national team at all. You don't belong here. You do not belong here. Straight up, you do not belong here. Jordan, congratulations. Jordan are a team that know exactly what they're doing. Right now, they're a team that know exactly what they're doing. They set out for a task, they defended, they got the confidence, they started to go, they started to push, they got their goal, and even then, now they're starting to even take things to the next level. They're trying to go for a second. They're going for a second. They're not scared. They're not going for, oh, we're going to try and defend this lead now. No, they're going, where's that for us? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Nowhere. We've been sold the biggest dream. Right now, we've been sold the biggest dream. Because if I saw these players at the beginning, if I saw these players and knew that they were crap, I would come into this going, look, we're just going to go and give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, we're going to go and give it a shot and see what happens. You know that was not the expectation. That was not the expectation. We know that in terms of the ability, it's more than this, much more than this. But where is it? Oh, you lot don't have it here. That's what we're learning for the first time. We haven't got any, we don't even have 1 ounce Yeah? 1 ounce of guts in this team. Not one. Not one. The expectation to wait this long to get back to a World Cup, especially after 2022, when we were minutes away from qualifying to it, and we missed out. And then we come to this, with what's meant to be this new fresh team, everything's looking good, blah, blah, blah. We got sold a fugazi. This is a dream. This is not a dream, it's turned into a nightmare. It's become a nightmare. It's become a nightmare. This whole half, oh, we got the ball, we got the ball, we got the ball. What are you doing with it? What are you actually doing with it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Jordan, sitting back, no problem, take the ball, boom. They're doing something with it. They're going for it. They're actually doing. For us, recycle, 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 recycle. Recycle, 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 recycle. We ain't got a flipping clue where to go, what to do. Everyone's just waiting for something to happen. It's like everyone's at a bus stop, just waiting for the bus to arrive and the bus doesn't want to show up. That's exactly, instead of taking the initiative and going for it and trying to actually push and put the sword to their throats, literally. Go and put the pressure on. Nah. And then defensively, we get caught out and everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. No one's marking, no one's close, no one's tight, nothing. And the manager is on the touchline like this. Yeah, of course he's like that. He's just signed a contract extension for more pay. He's the highest paid manager in Africa. He's not got a beaten eye. I'm telling you now, if in the second half, if we lose this game, don't show up for the third game. Don't show up. Get on the plane and go home. Respectfully, it will be the first team to ever forfeit from a World Cup. Forfeit. Go and forfeit. Don't play the last game. I don't want to watch it. And no one's going to watch it. And you best believe, if we lose this game, I can guarantee you now, you will not find an Algerian that will watch the last game. It will not happen. It will not happen. You might as well get on the plane and just go home. Just let Austria go through by themselves. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Younes cette équipe n'a pas le niveau de la Coupe arabe, honteux. Yeah, même pas. Oui, même pas. Et pourtant كان في واحد الوقت رحنا وربحنا لا كوب عرب هكذا برك. When the first Arab Cup happened, we went and we won it because there were players in that team and there was a setup there that actually knew what they were doing. Look at this goal. Look at this goal. Look at the space. All of you sleeping. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. It's unbelievable. It goes to show. This is what I'm saying. You didn't even learn from the first game then. The whole point of the first game, you didn't even bother to learn from it. You did not even bother to learn from it. And this is the problem. Some people, and this was the gaslighting, some people after that first game, oh, but it's Argentina, it's Messi, it's Argentina, it's Messi, what can we do? What do you mean, what can we do? What can we do? Okay, what are you going to say now? Go on, I dare someone to come and tell me, oh, it's Jordan. We can't stop Tamari. I dare someone to try and pull that card now. Pull that card. Goes to show. In the bin. It's in the bin. Mentality's in the bin. And the one expectation, right? You ask any Algerian in the world, and the one thing that they will always demand, always, no matter what, your football levels could be on the floor, okay? Your football levels could be on the floor. You can't even pass a ball straight. But the one demand is go in and just give everything. Everything. That's the one thing. It's a trait. You find why do you think we're so emotional? Why do you think? It's because of that. There's a sense of pride. The whole base of the national identity for any Algerian is to feel a pride and to always give and to never be scared and to go all in 100%. Always, in anything. That's the mentality. we can't even do that. Shameful, 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 shameful. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a bigger shock than the Tunisian team right now. Bigger shock. Yes, Tunisia got humiliated. They got battered left, right, and center, right? But they've had their problems for a while. What you're seeing from Tunisia now is not a complete surprise. This is why before the tournament, I was looking and we was all saying they're probably going to finish last. They're going to get battered. They're not going to get battered, but they're going to lose their games. They've had issues. We all know this. Anyone that watches African football, North Africa, we know Tunisia have got their problems. This, without question, yeah, is on a shock. Just like people had expectation for Turkey and Turkey flopped, big time. Let's see what the second half response is going to be. I'm curious what this second half is going to look like. Let me bring up the chat again. There's been a little freeze. 100% agree. Thank you very much. Rizqi Makiri, thank you very much. صحيت خويا. Lucas Zidane is mate. Yes, yes, yes. على بالنا على بالنا. أو إحنا على بابه ماشي على روحه. This second half, yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. Lucas should not be here. Respectfully, Lucas should not be here. And when he first arrived, let me be honest with you. We're going to get everything out. Get everything out. Get everything out. إحنا نحب نخبو. إحنا نخبو. Yeah? Those will know. We like to hide things. With Luka, when he first showed up, when he first got the call up, I cannot tell you the amount of people that went, what? Why? He plays in the second division of Spain. He plays at Granada. And when you see some of the clips and the games that he's played in the past, who is this goalkeeper? Respectfully, who are you? Who are you? And then it all starts to make sense. It all starts to come out. It all starts to show. Yeah? It all starts to show. Possible links with his dad. His dad's got nothing to do with this. His dad's not the reason why Luka got into the team in the first place. No. But it's because of his dad that they've allowed him to then get into the team. This is his twisted mentality. Maybe this is going to be the route for us to be able to have him involved or try and get links going or try and do things. He's not even paying 1 second towards you. He's not even, you think Zinedine cares about the Algerian Federation or anyone like that. He doesn't care. He's about to go and get the French job. Yeah? After this World Cup, he's about to go and become the manager of France. He's got bigger things to worry about. But Luka couldn't get into the French team, not even a sniff, could not come close. And at 28 years old, you want to show up and become the number 1 goalkeeper for Algeria, and then you show up like this. And it's accepted. No. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Randy, thank you very much. If England versus Algeria World Cup final, who are you supporting? I mean, that's just something that's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. I would be torn. Honestly, at that point, I would be torn because I really want England to win the World Cup too. But I'd want both to win the World Cup. In fact, some people might say, you know what, you're in a good position because whatever happens, you win. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, Taymak man, thank you very much. Much love, Younes. We're turning around second half. Let's see what this reaction in the second half is going to be. But I'll tell you now, my expectation is on the floor. If you didn't learn from Argentina, I don't expect you're going to learn from that first half. I don't expect it. Nah. Kareem, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Younes, obviously as a Syrian, I am with Jordan. But what you said is right. As Arabs, we all know Algeria's fighting spirit and grinta. That's the word. That's the word. I don't think that the English-speaking lot will not understand what grinta means. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I can't see it here. These lot need to leave. It's it. The one thing that we expect is grinta. Grinta. Yeah? That's the one thing. You didn't show it against Argentina. You got shook. You saw Messi and you folded. You all pissed yourselves. Okay. You come into this. Where is it? Grinta means just it's that spirit. You know that spirit that you go into to like, okay, we're gonna go in and fight. We're just gonna go in and fight. That Jordan today have it. Jordan have it. Jordan have that today. Yeah? Jordan have that defensively, the way that they were containing, the concentration, the link up between all of them, going out and giving it a go, going for the goal, still trying to push for the second, despite them having the lead and thinking, you know what, we don't want to leave too much space. Yeah, grind, grit, exactly, similar. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. But that word is used more on a spirit, like on a spirit level, proper, yeah? We don't even have that. That's what hurts the most. With all due respect, that's what hurts the most. Morocco have it. Morocco have more than that. Morocco have more than that. Much more than that. Morocco are the example of how you do things properly. In North Africa and African football right now, Morocco is the example of how you actually function the national team 100% correct. That's the example. Li habhah, li habhab, li krah krah, as we say. Yeah? Because I know there's going to be some people that don't like to hear that. But that's the truth. Haq. That's the truth. Let's see what the second half's going to have. And then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Yeah, we didn't have it in AFCON. That's another example. So you didn't have it in AFCON. Then you go to the World Cup and you still don't show it. You have that performance against Argentina, then you have the Jordan game and you still don't show it. Well, it's not coming then, is it? It's not going to come. We're wasting our time. We're wasting our time. Look at this. Body language is gone. Even them coming out onto the pitch, their body language is gone. Let's see what the second half's going to have. Let's see what the second half's going to have. It's mentality, khoya. These men don't have it. هدية. صح. That made me laugh. Imagine being a Chelsea fan and an Algeria fan. Pick a struggle, bro. At this point, I'm kind of grateful we've got England. I'm grateful there's England, you know. Look at the Jordanian body language. It's night and day. Look at them. Look at them. Eyes are wide open. Everyone's focused. Everyone's excited. Everyone's on it. Everyone's tuned in. You can see everyone's tuned in. With us, we were coming out heads down. Ben Taleb. C'est pas vrai. Wallah, c'est pas possible. Ben Taleb is on. Ben Taleb and who? Ben Bouali. Ben Bouali. Who came off? Let's see what Benboatli is going to do up front. Okay, so Zerouki came off. He's gone to the same midfield that flopped in the first game. He's gone to the same midfield. Titraoui is right there waiting to get an opportunity. Titraoui is right there waiting. Titraoui, if you see Titraoui play at least in midfield, you'd see that he deserves to be playing now. 100%. He brings Bentaleb again. And he takes off Boudaoui. Oh, he took off Boudaoui. So now okay, so we've got one midfielder. We've got one midfielder, and it's Bentaleb on his own. Yeah? It's Bentaleb by himself. Wow. Benboatli is an attacker, right? He's an attacker, so we'll see what he was born in Algeria. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see if he's at least got some guts. At least. I don't get how Titraoui doesn't get a game. I don't get how in this instance you don't even bring on Bulbina, maybe. And to be honest, I don't expect anything else from anyone else, if I'm being completely honest. Everything else would pretty much be the same. So he's losing it. Algeria's lost the plot. Tell me about it. You watch. We're going to dominate the ball. Again, it's going to be the same story here. We're going to dominate the ball. We're going to have most of the ball. Are we going to do something with it? We'll see. Goofy, thank you very much for the super chat. Maybe Blue Coast trying to up player values there. Yeah, maybe they've got a hand in this. Shot, good block. Good block from Jordan. Good block. They're in. Corner ball, Jordan. Wow. Yeah, he's been losing the plot since that Nigeria game. Yeah, even before that, to be honest. But yeah, that Nigeria game, from that point onwards, in the bin. Ball in. Zidane catches it. I can't believe I get to say those words. Ball to the right-hand side. Oh, I'll be honest, I'm just waiting for this game to end. Yeah, we need the mentality monster. Ball in on the left-hand side. Good tackle. What a tackle. That Jordanian left back. Maybe Abu Dahab, I think. It is Abu Dahab. Yeah, Abu Dahab. Beautiful tackle. That's solid. Myers wins the free kick. This is sickening. I'll be honest, this is sickening. Ah, man. We wait so long, and then we get this. I feel disgusted. Myers free kick. I wonder, is this going to go over everyone? Keeper. Jordan free kick. Look at that save from that keeper there. That's a keeper. That's a proper keeper. That's a keeper who deserves to be at the World Cup. You let him through. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Oh my. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm done. If I stayed in bed, it would have been better for me. It really would have been better for me. He forced his way through 4 Algerian players, and they just let him. Let him through. Go on, let him through. That whole midfield, yeah. خليهم. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. We've got no intensity whatsoever. This is shocking. Everyone's jogging. Everyone's just jogging. We're not even moving. Ben Sabani. Maz. Mandy. Belghali. Ben Talib. Maza. It's a shot. Yeah, Algeria players representing themselves. It's exactly that. Algeria is so lazy on the ball. You're playing like you're winning 3-0. Exactly. You lot all see it. I see it. We all see it. They don't care. Guidi to Nori. Look at the organisation from Jordan. Look at the players that they've got man-marked. And look at the lack of space that they're letting to Algeria. Look at that. Al-Ghali. Their pressing is aggressive. The one thing about Jordan, I have to say, is, and look, they've given it away. We've given it away. All over the top. The one thing that I have to ask about Jordan is, are they going to be able to keep this up physically for 90 minutes? That's the only thing that I can look at Jordan and go, I'm not so sure. That's the only thing. Because right now, they're giving everything. You can tell they're giving everything. Will they tire or not? If they don't tire, they're winning this game. Easily. If they don't tire, Jordan will win this game. Goal kick. Ben Talib, Maza, Ben Talib, into Mahrez, and we've lost the ball. There we are. Go on, Jordan. Beautiful. Ra. Marky. Look at that tackle. Look at that challenge. Look at Jordan when they want to win the ball back. Look at that. That's proper. See that counter-attack? That intensity? Jordan have what we don't have. On paper, we're miles better. On paper, the levels, that doesn't mean anything. Jordan have what we don't have. And if they're smart, they'll get a second goal. If they're smart. If they pick their moment and they're focused and they're concentrating, they'll get a second goal. If they really want to, they'll get it. Because the space is there. We're not closing down. We're leaving ourselves exposed. We're in the bin. The mentality's finished. It's gone. If Jordan really want to, they can punish us. But it's like I said, are they going to... Look at that tackle. I want to give you a round of applause for that tackle. That was flipping amazing. That was amazing. I don't even know who it was. Malabelish, même pas shkon. Shkon had seed. Shkon. Usmu. Malabelish. Who was that? I don't know. I'm looking at the squad names. I don't know. But that tackle was incredible. If you can tell me who that was, please, because I missed it. I don't know who it was. I don't know. We don't want it. Simple as that. We do not want it. We've got players in this squad that don't deserve to be... Look, we're giving it away again. We'd have players that don't deserve to be selected. We've got players that do deserve to be selected that have been left. We have all sorts of issues internally. I mean, like I say, you've got a manager that's been given a contract extension without actually proving anything. I mean, have you ever heard that before? I don't think that's ever happened. You know? We've got players that don't have what it requires to play in the national team. The fight, Mazan over the bar. Exactly, yeah. Maza and inshallah. That's exactly what we're doing now. Maza and inshallah. We sacrifice sleep for this. Honestly. Beautiful ball over the top. Beautiful. Unlucky. Ben Sebaini won that back, and we give it back to Jordan because we don't care. We don't care. Look at that spread across the left-hand side. Shoot. Go on, shoot. Oh, Jordan nearly with a second. Nearly. Unlucky. That was a quality shot from the Jordanian number 8. There we are. We're going to start picking up names. Rawabde. Adrian, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. The way you feel about Algeria is how I feel about Ecuador. Our manager's clueless. It's like Xabi putting Santos at centre-back when we have backup centre-backs. Do you understand that logic there, if it even exists? It's horrible. You start seeing things like that, it's horrible. It's like, how the hell did they get into that position in the first place? You know what I mean? How did they get that job? How did this get assembled? It's just incompetence. It's pure incompetence. It's pure incompetence. Here's Maza. And given away by Guiri. Guiri is an example. Guiri is an example of someone that doesn't belong in the national team. A clear example. He has no business being in the national team whatsoever. One of many in this squad. One of many. Belghali on the right. And cleared, as usual. Honestly, man. This is sickening. This is completely sickening. But Adrian, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. You are correct. I think Ecuador, for example, might have different issues to us in terms of what has brought Ecuador to the level that they're at. I know how we function and what we've done and why we are the way we are. Maybe with Ecuador, it's just a case of a manager, a couple of tactics here and there, perhaps. But with us, I think it goes much deeper. I mean, the fact that Lucas Zidane got selected is an example of why we are where we are. So, St. Lloyd, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Younes, you are the problem. Chelsea and Algeria are both trash because of you. You are the common denominator. Please switch your support to Arsenal and Spurs and South Africa. You got that one agenda on South Africa. You're like, I must make them suffer. Honestly. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. We've not changed one bit here, you know. We've not changed one bit. Mahrez wins the free kick, but we've really not changed one bit. The problem is, Petkovic got an extension. What, we're going to sack him? Now we're going to sack him. He got an extension. When is he here till now? Let me check. He got an extension till when? Is it 2028 or is it 2030? $2028. He's got 2 more years. Now, I don't know about you, but 4 million is big money in Algeria. You know? Chelsea takeover, thank you very much. Cheers, I know this ain't easy as a Scotland fan. Respect to you. Scotland, at least on the last game that they played, at least we saw some heart from Scotland properly, you know? So much appreciated. Abdullah Adam, I feel like Jordan playing like USA. Yeah, physically, for sure. For sure. Why did he get an extension? God knows. God knows. Where is it you before going to a tournament, you give an extension. Normally, you wait to see the result of the tournament, and if it goes well, you give an extension. That's how it works, no? Yeah. Logic gone out the window. Mahrez ball in. And, of course, that's out for a goal. Corner, another corner. Omsib, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Ball in. Keeper punches it. Saying, Younes, what's your thoughts on Mazza during the World Cup, knowing that Chelsea was interested? Well, I hope you guys can see. Technically, he's good. Is he ready? No. And one thing that I can absolutely tell you this now for free, Mazza mentally is not ready. Not ready. How is it that, and I understand, right, it's messy, but how is it when the game has not even got into the second half, you are on the pitch asking Messi for his shirt? And your team is in the mud. He's young, he's 20 years old, but he's another reason why mentally we're not there. Football, on the ball, I think he's great. On the ball, I think he's great, and I think he's got a bright future. But for what Chelsea need right now, no. I said this. I said he's not ready. He's not ready. We're talking the Prem here. This is the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? No. He's not ready. Let him stay at Bayer Leverkusen. My advice, stay there. Keep playing. Next 2-3 years, keep developing. If you do good, if you develop physically, you develop mentally, you get even better, you will be bought by a top team. You will, because technically, I think he's got great ability. Now, he can't carry this whole team by himself. But there's bigger problems that definitely will not suit the Chelsea, the issues that Chelsea have, for sure. No. Mahrez holding ball into Belghali, and Belghali ball in, and it's another corner. Yes, corner ball to Algeria. Corner ball. Bloody hell, look at that momentum map. It's crazy. If you show anyone that momentum map, you think, how the hell is Jordan losing? 1-1. And it's the sub. Why are you celebrating? Why are you celebrating? Go and get the ball. Go and get the ball. Like, this is enough. Go and get the ball. We'll celebrate a second goal. We won't celebrate the first goal. Honestly. Good header. It came from Ben Bouali. Ben Bouali, the substitute. It's a good header. It's a good header. Manages to brush off two other defenders. Good header into the bottom corner. A draw is still not enough. A draw is not enough. Like I say, it's a must-win. It's a must-win. Bentaleb, Mazza. I have to say, I'm surprised Jordan let in a set piece. I expected, like I say, maybe Jordan to run out of steam and let in a goal, through an action. Another ball in, cleared, on the edge, Eight Nori. Ball in, cleared. Ben Talib. Good header. Here come Jordan. Here come Jordan on the counter. We need a second. Minimum. Minimum. We're at 70 minutes. My goodness, that went quickly. We've won it back. Mazza, little 1-2s given away. Here comes Jordan. Go to him! Go to him! Oh my God, man! Do you see my point? We're letting him go into the box with him. We're running with him. Just keep running with him. Keep looking. Keep ball watching. Keep running. Okay, wait for him to shoot. Just wait for him to shoot. He's going to shoot. Just let him shoot. Just let him shoot. There's been no water break. Where's the hydration break? I stress, 1-1 is not enough. 1-1 is a bad result. We need a second. We need a second. Eight Nori is down here. Oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. He nearly landed on his face. Ooh, nearly got studded in the face. Nearly. Eight Nori. Free kick to Algeria on the edge of the left-hand side of the box. What's the time? 5:35 in the UK. 5:35. He's gone short. Shabi. You just saw what worked for the first goal. Instead to cross it into the box where you've got bodies, you might actually get another one. No, we're going to shoot from 35 yards out and hope for the best, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Now it's time for a hydration break. Shabi looks like he's got a hernia. What's going on? We got 15 minutes. We've got 15 minutes to get a second goal. 15 minutes. Bro, I don't see where you can go further in this cup with this appalling level. Neither can I. Neither can I. I'll tell you now, yeah? If we win this game, and then we go to the Austria game, for example, and then we just get a draw or something, I'm telling you, we will be the most undeserving team in the round of 32. We will for sure be the most undeserving team there. You know? We'll be an imposter. If we draw, then we have to beat Austria. If we draw, we must beat Austria. And right now, I don't see that happening. No chance. Shifobi, thank you very much. Good morning. Comeback income. I'm off to work. Go enjoy work, my friend. Enjoy work. Enjoy. But thank you very much. I wonder if physically, have Jordan started to run out of steam? Because they've just been defending, hitting the counter-attack, trying to move where the opportunity allows them to. But are they starting to maybe come down in terms of level? One thing that I can guarantee from Jordan is that they're going to give everything till the end. For sure. For sure. Haj Musa is on. Mahrez is off. Al-Maldi is off for Jordan, replaced by Al-Fakhouri. I have to say as well, I'm a bit surprised. That's Jordan's first substitution this whole game. I do expect more bodies, more subs. I do expect more subs for Jordan. Jordan's going for attack. No way. No way. Is that what that substitution meant? They're going for it. Fair play. Fair play. And Talib, Maza. I don't know if that's going to cost them, but I think they should stick with the same approach. They were good. Keep things tight, but no, do go for the second goal, because Jordan do need it as well. They did lose their first game too. But go for that second goal if the counter presents itself, if the opportunity presents itself. Maza. Haj Musa. That's a goal kick. Yeah. Ball over the top for Jordan's, landed straight to Mondi. Ben Talib into Maza, he's in space, and nothing. Ben Talib can't even control the ball, man. Ben Talib, Maza, through ball, Belghali, Haj Musa, corner ball. Corner ball, 79.5 minutes. Haj Musa ball in. Keeper punches it out. Maza. Man. Honestly. If we're being honest, we don't deserve to go through. We really don't. Belghali, Haj Musa. Intercepted. You're sleeping. You're sleeping. Sleeping, man. Sleeping. Here's Haj Musa. Another corner. Another corner. 9 minutes left. Like I say, we must get a second goal. Must. You know, the problem that we have here is if ball in. Yeah! Yes! Thank God for that. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. Ball in. Oh no. Oh no. He's offside. He's offside. Guidi's offside. He's offside. Two more substitutions for Jordan here, as expected. Some fresh legs, but there's a VAR check here. It's not going to be given. He's offside. Hang on, that came off a Jordan man. That came off a Jordan man. We've got two more subs for Algeria here as well. There's a goal given. I think it came off a Jordanian. Yes! Goal given! Belaid is coming on. By the way, Belaid is a defender who plays for my club in Algeria. And Hajam is coming on as well, another defender. So Algeria's just going to defend now. We're just going to defend. So we're 2-1 up. We're 2-1 up. Oh, my God. Listen, there's one concern though. Actually, no, it's not even that much of a concern. We need a draw against Austria. We need a draw. Like this, we need a draw. And we'll go through. There it is. You see, he wasn't offside. He was on. Oh, he was on in the first place. He was on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it wasn't even a debate. It wasn't even a debate. Right now, we need a draw against Austria. Like this, we beat Jordan, cool. Get a draw against Austria. We leave the group with 4 points, finishing in third. We play Canada. And Austria can go and play Spain. Let Austria go and play Spain. We don't want that smoke. If we play Spain, we'll get humiliated, respectfully. But I got to be honest. Thank goodness we're going to win this. Because if we draw, that means we would have needed to beat in Austria. And when we're not beating Austria. Like, the way that we're moving, we're not beating Austria. No chance. Now, Austria will also be looking at that final game and going, do we want to play Spain or do we want to play Canada? Respectfully. So it's going to be a weird game of, I think, who's going to throw the game the most, is what I'm looking at that final group game. I don't know, but Algeria are going to be going into this third place anyway. Right now, as it stands, let me show you. Right now, as it stands, because of goal difference, we are third. But if we get a draw, it means Austria go through in second place and we go through in third place and we go and play Canada and Austria will go and play Spain. So I would rather play Canada than Spain. Canada are not easy, but I would rather play them than Spain. Let's be honest. Spain would wipe the floor with us right now the way we're moving. Because mentally, we're not there. Mentally, we're not there. Like I say, it does seem like it's a case of Jordan have run out of steam. And I genuinely don't know, how do you fix mentality in one game when you're not showing it up until this point, you know? I have to say, I do feel for Jordan. They gave it a very, very, very good go. And they had a strategy that was working. I think I admire what they actually put on the table today, but it looks like they're tired, and I do question the substitutions were not made earlier for Jordan, and now it looks like they're running out of confidence. Cornflakes, thank you very much. From crash out to cash out. Come on, Algeria, got my money. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Honestly. Ashraf, le plus dégueulasse match. Facts. Dégueulasse. Complètement. Oui. Tu as raison. This is not a performance or win that we have to get excited about. It's not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, you know? But you need to be performing on a much higher level if you even want to think of doing things in a later round. If not, we're going to get smoked. Respectfully. Lawrence, thank you very much. As a Ghanaian, who do Ghana or England for first, second or third? I think England will finish top. There's a chance for Ghana to get second. There is, but you got to beat Croatia, which is a bit of a task. Anyway, look, we're gonna do the watch long for England Ghana. That's gonna take place in 12 hours from now. So we'll do that, and we'll see exactly what Ghana are gonna be about against England, and then we'll see what they might do against Croatia. If Ghana show enough, there's a chance for you to maybe get something against Croatia, perhaps. So let's see. We're about to hit stoppage time. Look at this. This is turning into a school match. This is fully turned into a school game. What is going on here? What football is this? 7 minutes. 7 minutes of added time. Jordan have to try and pluck something out of something here. Yeah, respect to Jordan. 100% respect to Jordan. The other games, by the way, let's see, what are the other games happening for the rest? So Portugal, Uzbekistan. Should we cover that? Portugal, Uzbekistan? We might get a CR7 stat pad. And then everyone's going to start getting excited. I don't know. Let's see. And then England, Ghana for sure. 2 more subs for Jordan. Get some fresh legs. Lawrence, thank you very much. I mean, in our Group L, who do we play in the round of 32? I've not actually checked, you know. I actually don't know. I actually don't know, if I'm honest. The BBC bracket says Algeria would play the USA as it stands. No way. I would take that ahead of Spain. Right now, I think the USA beat us. Respectfully. This is what I'm saying. We've won today, but we've not shown anything to be able to have any confidence going into even the Austria game. We've really not, you know? So... Ball over to Belghali. Mandi. Ben Sabaini. Sorry. That was Mandi. You see, we've gone to a back three. We've gone to a back three. We've gone to what was being done. Now you can see the system. We've gone to what was being done in the warm-ups of this competition. So now you decide to do it. It only took nearly 180 minutes to finally start doing what we thought we was going to see from the first minute of this tournament. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Honestly. Two set-piece goals, by the way. Just to clarify, 2 set-piece goals from us. We're basically Arsenal. Fuzzbrain, thank you very much. I just want England versus USA on July 4th. Weren't happy, but we can all wish. Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. Algeria might play the winner of Group G. Egypt, Belgium, Iran. Oh, if it's Algeria, Egypt. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Talk about souvenirs. Talk about history. Oh, man. I'll be honest, I don't want that. Because for that game, you need mentality. Like we had the last time we beat them. Without mentality, we'd get destroyed. I don't want that game. If I'm honest, like this, with this team, with how we're running, I don't want that game. No. Mazza, ball given away. 2.5 minutes left for Jordan to try and get something. Oh, little 1-2 there, unlucky. Nice. From Hajem. Hajem into... it's Ben Talib. Through ball. Mazza. Corner ball. Do you see, by the way, just a tactical observation here, right? Do you see since after the second goal, we've gone to a back three? Do you see how there's a little bit more flow? There's spaces that have opened up slightly. Now, obviously, Jordan are losing, but it's not, I'm just saying, in terms of how Algeria are moving the ball, forget Jordan for a sec, how we are now navigating the ball, there's more avenues. This is what we were seeing in the build-up to the World Cup. It was this. We've not done it until now. I don't know why. And I think every Algerian was expecting to see this formation, these combinations, since the Argentina game. And I think even in a back three, defensively, it protects you a little bit better. Because we've got players that bomb forward and go back. We've got Aït-Nouri and we've got Belghali. It suits them. Why are we only doing it now? I don't know. I don't know. You see, this team and this setup, they always give you that hope. There's always that little bit of hope, and it's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you. It really is. Riyaz, thank you very much. Speaking of Arsenal, if these World Cup rules come to the FA, Arsenal will be fighting for 4th place again. Yeah, because there'll be no time wasting. That's for sure. There'll be no time wasting. Jordan, it looks like Jordan have run out of steam, respectfully. Now they're even losing duels that in the first half they were not losing. They were not losing. It looks like they've run out of energy, which was the fear. I said this after the start of the second half. If there's one thing that might let Jordan down, it would be running out of steam. I mean, look, they're just, yeah, unlucky Jordan, I have to say, unlucky Jordan. Fast Brain BBC says England-Portugal, by the way. That would be fun. That would be very fun. That would be very, very fun. 7 minutes have been played. Referee. Haj Musa, Maza. There we are. We've won. We've won. And now, respectfully, we need a draw against Austria. Jordan, I have to say, Jordan. Huge respect to Jordan. I think you deserved more from that game. I really do. I feel bad for them. They gave everything and they should be proud. It was not an easy group for them at all. First time at the World Cup. You can go home with your heads held high after that, for sure. For sure. It's a sweaty win. Exactly. It's a sweaty win. But Jordan, I don't think there's anything more you could have done. And that's where you can be at peace with it. You can be at peace. You've not done everything that you could possibly do. So Jordan, respectfully, good luck in everything going forward. And well done. And yeah, what can I say? What else can I say? Definitely should be proud. And I hope to see Jordan at a future World Cup, for sure. For sure. For us, I'm relieved. I'm just relieved for the result. That's all I'm relieved about. But we're lucky. We're lucky because now, even if we don't get a win in that final game, it might work out for us in terms of who we play in the round of 32. But what I will say, in advance, I'm going to say this in advance, okay? In the round of 32, you can't even think of playing how you played today. If you play how you played today in the round of 32, you might as well forget it. Forget it. Because in that last game against Austria, we might get away with not playing so good, get a draw, go through that way, and everyone's going to be happy. But if we go to the round of 32, everything needs to increase tenfold. Tenfold. Minimum. If it doesn't, then forget it. That's all I'll say. but I'm relieved that the hope has been left alive. The dream is still there. We don't make it easy. We really don't make it easy, man. We really don't. Anyway, I hope it's a big reality check. Big. لازم نفطنوا. نفطنوا. Because it's not good enough. But let's see. The Austria game is next. We'll see what happens. But thank you all so much, people. It's been a very eventful watch-along. I mean, my goodness. Very, very eventful. What can I say? For me, later on, it's 9 a.m. for me. For you guys as well, into tomorrow, I will try and do Portugal, Uzbekistan, and then we're definitely doing England versus Ghana tomorrow as well. So be here for England versus Ghana. We are going to be... Hang on. We will be changing. We are going to shift, okay? And we will be covering it. So make sure you guys are there for that. Thank you all so much, people. Much appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed the watch along. Thank you to everyone that's interacted and been involved. It's been a good one. Yeah, for the Algerians that are here with me, يعطيكم صحة. ونشوفوا واش نديروا مع أستريا. واش نديروا نصلوا برك ونشوفوا واش يصرى. هذا ما كان. Thank you all so much, people, for the super chats as well. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, and we'll go from there. Thank you all so much, people. See you in a bit. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. And enjoy your night, depending on where you are. Or for the Algerians watching, تهلا في روحتكم. Same goes for the Jordanians. Big respect and good luck to you. And I'll see you on the next one. Dimitri, hope everyone had good Father's Day. My dad, oh my God. I hope he's okay. Look after him. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I mean, that's not how we want to end the watch along. Flipping out. But look, I hope some things are bigger than football. I hope he's okay. And hope he gets on the mend and has a good recovery. And just make sure you're there at every single possible opportunity that you can for your dad. Be there. Okay. Thank you, Dimitri. And thank you to everyone else. Much appreciated. See you guys later on. Take care. And peace.